Alright, well, I just left the house and somebody went down the road and lost a pallet, so I pulled over and said I was coming back by to get it. I just threw it in the truck. I ain't never seen them before. Normally everybody knows everybody around here, but figured I'd help them out a little bit. Anyway, back with y'all again, finally. I know it's been a while. I've lost my GoPro Hero 7. I don't know what happened to it. I tried to get all my videos off there onto my computer, and my computer said that my storage was full, so I ended up having to go to Best Buy, get me an external hard drive, and so I come back home. I have a little Lexar thing that my SD card goes into. It wasn't reading it, so I had to go back up to Best Buy, get a hold of the Geek Squad people, and luckily they didn't charge me anything, and literally it was just the SD or the USB drive that goes into the computer with your SD card. That's all it was. But anyway, I got that fixed. I've been without my GoPro for many weeks now, so I don't know where it's at. I've looked everywhere. It's just not working out, but right now I'm going to get some breakfast. I'm gonna go down to the creek and I'm gonna fly my drone and take a video with it. I got me a drone. It's the DJI Phantom 3, and I'll tell y'all a little bit more about that later, but I'll get back with y'all here in a little bit, so just stay tuned. Whew. Well, oh yeah, okay, so back to what I was saying earlier before I went and got breakfast. I picked up a drone from a guy I seen on Facebook for $350. He said people was trying to get it left and right, and I was the first one that had messaged him, and that's really like the only way nowadays to get anything that's a good deal. I mean, you could get on Facebook, it may not be 10 minutes, somebody has already messaged the person about their item or whatever, but anyway, it was an old man. He said his son bought it for him, and he moved away, and he didn't no longer need it. And I asked him what he used it for, and he said the only thing that he used it for was checking the leaves in his gutters that way he didn't have to climb up the ladder and waste his time doing that. So he just flew the drone up there, would check his gutters, and then bring it back down. So that's pretty good for $350. But I haven't videoed with my drone yet, and I haven't videoed with this camera yet. It's the Hero Plus. Yeah, Hero Plus. It was $80, brand new in the box. Like I said, I lost my 7, so that's kind of how that goes. But I'm gonna fly my drone up, and I got some clays. I want to shoot my new gun. I'll show you all that here in a second, but I want to fly my drone up. I got a couple clays I'm going to throw up and try and get a shot of me hitting my clays or whatever. But besides that, I got some steel targets that my buddy got for me. They're like 1/2-inch steel. And we used to have a swing on the front porch. The top rotted on it, and the seat part got dry rotted, and it wasn't no good. But I still have the frame, and I think I'm gonna hang some targets from it. I'm not sure what kind of targets, but I mean, it'll work perfect. I can hang stuff. I can hang like 2 up here, 1 down here. And I'll get me some stakes and stake the legs to the ground somewhere. But I'm mostly thinking, since I can shoot a whole lot further than 100 yards, I'm going to maybe cut some trees down through there. That way I can stretch it out to like, I might be able to get 250, 300 out of it. But all them trees right there's got to go across the creek. I'll walk over here and show you. The water got up extremely high this past rain, and you can sort of see the water, like the dirt on the trees, like the water line. where it was. It was all the way up to the horse barn up there, but the bridge is like washing out this thing. Not looking too good. You're not looking too good, man. But anyway, yeah. So like I said, try and get like, damn, it's cold. I could probably get 300 down there. Okay, so I hope you can hear me better. Yesterday I come down here and try to take a video, and so on this Hero Plus, when you close the back case, like the latch, the sound dampens extremely, like you can't hear nothing. So I slid the lid off, and I've got the back of the GoPro open. Hopefully you can hear me. That sounds pretty cool. Sounds pretty good to me. Dadgummit. Oh yeah, so I bought one of these little satchels for dove hunting, and it works out great if you like to shoot clays a lot. My buddy got one, and I just seen how convenient it was, so I bought me one. Not very expensive, maybe like 20 bucks. So give or take. This is a cheaper one. Game Winner. I think I put 8 clays in here, and my goal is to shoot a double with my drone up in the air. This is my DJI Phantom 3. I have not had any problems out of it so far, and I've wrecked it once. So on this app, you can hook your tablet up to your controller. The camera started glitching, and I couldn't tell where I was at. And when I tried to land it, it didn't go too well, but it survived. Everything's all right, and ready to take my first video. So hopefully this works out pretty good. The guy that I bought it from, he had it hooked up to his tablet, of course, and for some reason I got the app, I downloaded it, and I could not get it to work. I literally let it sit for 2 weeks. I've wrecked my brain over it, and I went on Facebook and followed the DJI drones page. It was a group page on Facebook, and I commented on it and said, and told him what the problems was, and a guy, he helped me out. You know, I probably got like 30 comments on it, but there was one guy that really helped me out, and really all I had to do was reset my controller. There's a certain way you got to do it though. So alright, so when you pull up this app, you're gonna have, this is the DJI Go app, but there's a DJI Inspire, and then right here is the Phantom 3 Professional. It says how to connect. You want to go to your Wi-Fi settings and make sure it's hooked up to Wi-Fi. See, it's disconnected, and you want to wait for it to come up. See Phantom right there. Oh no, Phantom connect, and the password is like 1234 1234 or something like that. But it's ready to go now, so you back out, you go to DJI Go camera, and there it is right there. The device's default password is weak. Okay, whatever, I don't care. So yeah, there's my camera right now. Okay. So, alright, I'm ready. Let me think about this. I'll take my drone up. Shoot these clays. I guess I can keep y'all in the shot. You need to be able to hear me, so I'll just keep y'all right there. This thing's awesome. It's got I'll bring the drone back by, but it's pretty cool. It has an automatic stop on it, So like when you're flying forward and you let off the stick, it automatically brakes and goes back into the same spot. It's really cool. So I'll show you real quick. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Alright, I'm gonna fly it up. I'm gonna go ahead and start recording. Alright. See me there? Yeah, we can see me there. Oh, look at that. Back up a little bit. So right there. Alright, it stays stationary, so the wind's not blowing too bad, we should be alright. It also has a trim button right here. I didn't even have my antennas up. You always want to make sure it's pointing towards the drone for signal, but right here it has like a trim button for whichever way it wants to fly. Alright. I couldn't shoot the other one because it was aiming towards the drone, so let's try that again. There we go, got both of them. Alright, let me try something else. I'm gonna try and do a rabbit down through here. My roll one. Alright, that looks pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna throw a rabbit down through there. We'll see how that works out. There we go. See if we can get another one. It's pretty cool, isn't it? Yeah, he got caught up in the bank. There we go. Alright. Let's do, I'm gonna kick one up with my foot this time. Got 3 clays left. Yes, sir. I kicked some dirt in my face. well, that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed the drone footage, the gun footage, the me footage, the footage in general. If you did, go ahead and hit that button. Subscribe if you haven't already. I greatly appreciate it because I have some other stuff on the way in the mail and it's going to be better for my channel. So, yeah, I will catch y'all in the next video. If you would, just be safe out there, stay warm, or not, doesn't matter when you're in the deer stand and you don't have a heater and you're not a little girl, because you don't need a heater to stay warm in the morning, because you know you're in a two-man stand and not a box stand where you can use a heater, because if you used a heater in a two-man stand it wouldn't really matter. So yeah,